So, with Jurassic World The Fallen Kingdom on the way this weekend, I figure I'd go ahead and review previous movies in the Jurassic franchise, starting with Jurassic Park. Yep, the very first movie. So, yeah, I'm sure a lot of you know the premise of the movie. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you do, but in case you don't, this is basically, this very first movie is where we get a preview. We're following our lead characters into a little tour of this amusement park where they have cloned dinosaurs, and it's just like, wow. I mean, that's just like mind blowing. And then, unfortunately, like later that night, they have a really bad rainstorm that shuts down the power, and things just go nuts, and they just have to not get eaten by dinosaurs and be attacked. So yeah, it's a pretty fun movie. And I gotta say, I mean, man, I can't believe how old this movie is. I mean, it felt like it just came out yesterday. Like, oh my gosh. And I was about 9 years old when this movie came out, so I didn't really care about how the dinosaurs were here and stuff. I just loved the fact that they were in the movie. So I didn't care about the whole, what they did with the mosquito, and then they got the DNA and all. I didn't care about any of that, like at that age. But as I got older, I invested more into the story. I was like, oh, so that's how the dinosaurs are here. This is very, very, intriguing. A lot for me to sink my teeth into. And I was not really attached to the main characters that much, at that young age. But now when I watch it, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I care about these characters. I don't want them to die. I mean, I didn't hate them. I mean, I wasn't as invested as I am like right now. You know what I mean? All I wanted was the freaking dinosaurs to show up. And I have to say, my favorite moment, this movie has a bag full of goodies that are very memorable moments, but my favorite has to be when the T-Rex is out of her cage. When we see that big girl for the very first time, that is always going to be my favorite moment in the movie. I'm pretty sure that's your favorite moment too. Maybe it's not, I don't know. But when you see her for the first time, she gets out of her cage, and they're trying the best they can to avoid being eaten by her. It's just like, man, what a scene! What a scene! And also, like, I mean, I just love this movie. It's such a classic. I mean, I loved, at a time where I really started to fall in love with dinosaurs. It was around the time when I not too long before this movie came out, where I got into Godzilla movies, and that's where I became a really dinosaur lover. So this movie was released at the right time for me. And then we get to the end where you have to try to, avoid the raptors. And that was a pretty, like, also another intense scene as well. And I have to say, okay, spoiler warning, if you have not seen this movie, I'm gonna mention the ending. So stop the video here if you have not seen the movie. I'm sure you have, but yeah. So, and it seems like our lead characters there's nowhere for them to go. The raptors have them right where they want them, and then the T-Rex comes in and kind of saves them, or at least distracts the raptors, from, attacking them. And that's their cue to get out of there before the T-Rex eats them. And it's not like the T-Rex intentionally saved them, like, you know what, I feel bad for trying to eat you earlier in the movie, so just go ahead, I'll take care of these raptors, just get out of here. No, it's more like that's my food, I saw it first, I called dibs, get away from my food. That's what it's kind of was. So that's basically what it was. Even though the beautiful music composure, but like the beautiful music score by John Williams, it just plays in a perspective like, yes, T-Rex is the hero. She saved our characters from getting eaten alive. So yeah, she saved them from, because she has redeemed herself. I mean, no, she wasn't really doing that. But still, it was still an epic ending. It was still epic as hell. And then she lets out that last roar as the Jurassic Park sign falls down, like beneath her feet, and then she's roaring. It's just so freaking awesome. So this movie still holds up after all these years. I mean, I never get tired of watching it, and this movie is really hard to top. And the sequels, you know, or the movies that follow after this are not really as good as this movie. They're really not. So this is a really, really tough movie to top. So, and it would have been great just on its own, honestly. I mean, like, my 9-year-old self would be like, "Are you crazy? We need more movies!" But me, I mean, it would have been fun as one. But still, it is what it is. So this movie gets 4 solid chair spins out of 5. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the chair spins. So yeah, I mean, like, T-Rex was stomping the ground as I was spinning. Like, that's why the camera's so shaky. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed my review for this first movie, make sure you thumb up the video, click subscribe if you're new to the channel, click that little bell icon so you can get notified when I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which is going to be my review for the Lost World. So I'll see you guys over there. Peace out, y'all.